to the JMO podcast. Just my opinion. Yeah. I'm your host, Jay Negus. I'm a co-host.
Anton.
Yeah. That's say it twice, you know, like that.
You skin it.
I just a co-host, big man, yeah.
Jay at Whatswrongjae, what go on?
There we go, do it, have it. Yo, shout out to the cameraman and everybody else in the room. You got me. Before we get started, yo, what you telling me? What's the beat been like, man?
Good, you know. Try not to complain, you get me? Try go on, you know?
Yeah, I know you went bed like, what was it, like 9 this morning or something like that?
Yeah, I have to finish the task though, complete the task, so. Yeah, man. How about yourself?
I've been alright, man.
Couple new products out and that.
Yeah?
New products out on the market, yeah?
Yeah.
Little braids and nephew, yeah? Little braids and nephew,
I seen it today by chance. That's the worst thing.
So
yeah, I seen it today by chance. I can't remember what I was on.
Yeah, it's a quick thing then, so you're saying it's a drink and you just bust it and you get bare stamina, fam.
Basically, yeah, bro. Just it provides like stamina and that. Basically, man, strong back and that, and increases fertility for the females and them ones there.
Say that again.
Fertility. Yeah.
Alright.
You get me? So you know, people out there that are trying to do the real potion. You get me? Trust me. You don't have to drink no more magnums and. You get me, man, that take the Viagra thing, the government took.
Take that market, man. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, cuz.
Proper, man. You get me? Natural.
Man, really out here taking Viagra though.
Yeah.
You see the advert on TV, innit?
What's that?
It's the advert on TV, like, it's a cartoon, it's Viagra. You ever seen it? It's like it's like a cartoon and the geezer's wife in bed with his wife. And he's like, he wants to, like, he puts his hand around her, and that's, like, he wants to, and it must not work for him, and she fades away in the bed, like she's falling away, like the bed's disappearing from you. You ain't seen it?
That.
Mine, seen it.
Advert on TV, though.
Nah, on geezer, I used to work with mine, because he used to say he used to sell them and that.
Yeah.
And he said he used to sell them on eBay or something. He said the geezer must have said you ain't a qualified physician or something, you're gonna sue you, because he must have had some, I don't know what happened to him. I think he must have passed out or something.
Side effects and that.
I don't know what happened to him. My man just locked up his eBay.
Do you not buy those online?
Disappeared.
Nah, that's good.
Because he said he was getting it off some Eastern European change. I don't know where it was, but he sent it. He's like, yo. I was like, that's not something
I can't put something in my body for that reason and it not be like top quality. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're gonna put something in your body for that reason, but you need to go spend your money on the top
shelf when you're spending fees in it. I ain't gonna lie, fam. I've tried it. I've tried one before, fam. I've tried it before.
Work.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It just.
Well, you know, his Magnum works for me. Real talk.
Magnum works and it works and it don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried the Viagra once, but I don't like to put them in my system really. You get me?
But right now we know where to go, innit? We can just go. He's coming and get a stamina.
And it's natural. And it's natural. What are you saying before this? What are you saying now?
No, what I was saying before we started filming. Fam, imagine the other day, blood. So boom, I'm driving home from work, fam. I swear down. I was not in a good mood, but I was calm. You know when I'm not in a good mood, I'm very calm. When I'm out, like calm. Like I'm not like the normal calm. So boom, driving calm. Fam, some car has pulled out the side road, you get me? The way it's pulled out, it's like, okay, cool, minor. Give you space, but it's two lanes in it, but it's pulled out. I'm in the second lane, so I'm kind of cross. Sped up, gone past. Then car 41 to come in my lane to go right, because that's what most cars do. You get me? So I give him the chance. But my man must have what's happened is now. So I've come into the left lane and driving. Geezer's driving like side by side with me, but I'm thinking, why? I don't like when cars do it. You get me? I'm thinking, why are you doing this for?
Like you wanna race?
There's parked cars in my lane. But I didn't know, there's not normally parked cars, but there's parked cars in my lane, so I need to come back across now, so I'm indicating. He's not letting me come across, so I'm waiting. Slowing down with me, I speed up, he's speeding up with me, I slowing down with me. Fam, then the geezer, fam, imagine this, the geezer, yeah. So obviously, I've ended up stopping. There's cars behind me, who all made the same mistake, so I've ended up stopping, coming across. Then I've gone back into the lane after the parked cars. Geezer's swerving at me and that. I've looked like, yo, what you did? He's got a kid in the car. So I'm saying, nah. Mine was like, yeah, pull over, but at the lights and it. So I'm saying, yo, why don't you say, yo, you got a kid in the car, you mean? He's like, yo, pull up. He's jammed me in, but jumped out on me. Imagine this shit. So mine was jammed me and jumped out on me. So
what colour is this down here?
The white geezer jumped out the car. I'm in Shirley, you know. So I'm thinking, nah. So I jumped out the car. Mine jumped out the car. I come running around the car. What? Blood, I was banging in his face. Fam, do you know what it is, fam? I can't do the argument. I'm too skinny to be having some grappling to argue. I can't give you that chance. You know what the thing is? I forgot. You know what it was? Because I seen Livs and I vented to Livs and I was ranting blood for time saying blood. I was pissed off as well. You get me? But mine was just all like this. I was dragged into his car. So you got a kid in the car, fam. I felt so bad for the kid, fam.
You're like his uncle.
The kids are looking at me.
You're like his uncle now.
Fam, the kids probably looking like, yo.
When you bang out his dad and put his dad up on the wall and that and say, you're his uncle.
I'm saying, nah. Fam, no cars stopping, cars are driving past and looking, but what it is now, I'm masked up in it. So I've just come out of it, I'm masked up. Nobody could tell it was, you wouldn't have been able to notice me. So you could have probably drove past and not even noticed me.
When he wakes up, he'd be like, yo, Zorro. I saw Zorro when he banged me out.
Yo, this is
like you in a mask and that.
Fam, I'm saying, nah. I couldn't believe it. No, you know it was.
It's good though, fam. Sometimes it's like...
Fam,
some man needed it.
You know it is, yeah. The whole road rage thing cool. But you jammed me and you jumped out. I'm saying, nah, fam.
That's the thing, it's like...
It was long, fam. I was already pissed off. It was like, yo, this is long. I'm saying, nah, no way. All I was thinking was, fam, man, lucky I got nothing in my car, blood, because I swear down, I would have done him something. So I was just like, nah. Jumped out, blood. I forgot, fam.
Was it a left or right or like a 1-2? Straight right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, straight right.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I kind of wanted to hear a bit more of the gears are going a bit unstable with him.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But man,
nah, you know it is, fam. I can't do that, all that, fam. It's long, fam.
Yeah, nah, bang.
Because I give him the chance of the upper hand.
What was he? After you banged him, how was he acting?
I don't know, driving to his car and it's just like, I'm saying, yo, calm down, you got a kid in the car. He's like, oh, wow, you driving like this. He's saying, oh, you driving like this. I'm saying, you got a kid in the car. I want to be like this on the road, you get me? And imagine, we both jumped in our cars and drove off, you get me? I'm saying, yo, what the hell? So obviously now, when I'm driving past him, I looked at him and looked like this, I said, nah. After all of that, fam, you've lost your mojo.
This is what I'm saying,
bro. Not good though. It could have been a lot worse for my man, because there's people out there that just, like, you see, like, getting out, you're like pulling up your car and getting out. Like, you might tick someone, because that would probably tick, you know, you get what I'm saying? So,
he's had a kid in the car.
That's what I'm saying, but like, that might not be a situation for everybody.
That was so
sad. Some man don't care if you got a kid in the car.
I felt bad for like, I felt bad.
That's funny. You know? That goes with the topic, bro.
But
I know you would
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's funny still. That one's sweet, mister. I wish I was there, bro. I probably wish I was there.
See, you're the one.
Liz was looking at me, you banged him. I said, fam, what you want me to do, blood? Blood, I weigh about 9-10 stone, fam. What am I doing? Trying to grapple and do head to head, fam. That's dead.
I'm not gonna take that to flick somebody, fam. Like,
that's dead, fam. Don't jump at your car.
I'm running at you like they're gonna do. Like, come on, cuz, what?
Slap, bang, man, fam.
Nah, fam. You know it is, fam. See when you're not in the wrong, fam. You can't. It is what it is, but I didn't do nothing wrong.
You can't be wrong and strong, bro.
But you know, as I say, he's lucky car. Imagine that you hit someone, he's on the floor now. You see when someone's on the floor, it's time for all sorts of wrestling moves. Remember the Dudley brothers?
His kid was just in the window, blood, just looking, fam.
Yeah, lucky, man. Like, rate yourself for that, the car. You could have done, man. Especially, you know what I'm trying to say? You pull him man up to the car, and that's nice.
Yeah.
The left man by the wheel, or the left man.
Man, ready for the topic. The topic today is disrespect.
Okay. Question number 1 on disrespect is, what do you consider disrespectful? Or what do you consider disrespect?
What do you consider disrespectful?
That's a broad question, fam. Like, I don't know, but
there's many levels to it, innit?
Yeah, there's bare ways you can just disrespect, man. You know, like, you see, if it's like, if you're gonna do something to me, that I wouldn't do to you, that's disrespect.
Yeah.
That to me, that's disrespect.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do something that I personally wouldn't do to you, you've disrespected me.
Yeah. Cause disrespect isn't the same for everybody, innit? It's just what you consider disrespectful. Like, man could do something that they don't consider disrespectful, but you might take it as disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
So you're moving mad, and I'm just like, bro, what do you mean like that for, fam? Like, fam, you disrespected me, bro. Like, how, fam? And you'd have to break it down and make me see how you feel that is a disrespect. For me to then say, oh, okay, I get that. But that's not what I was trying to say. But that's what I'm trying to do. I wasn't trying to make you feel like that. But I see what you said. That's if I'm a man that will put myself in your shoes and be like, Because someone will be like, you're about, I'm gonna disrespect you, fam. You're about, bro. And just don't care what you say.
That's disrespectful.
It is. Because you're not even trying to hear what I'm saying.
That's disrespectful.
You're just telling me that, yo, I'm not disrespecting you, but yeah. Yeah, I feel like you answered it with that one, so I'll give you that same answer that you just give it, Anton.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, go on.
So I'm saying, if you do something to me,
and I will do to you.
That's disrespectful.
Disrespect's huge, bro.
But then there's bare ways, fam, because things have happened to me that people thought was a disrespect. I didn't find it as a disrespect.
Just what I'm saying. So that goes back to when I was just saying, like, it's just what you perceive and consider as disrespectful then. Because some things man might think is disrespectful, another person might not. Like, a man might think you're just wilding out, fam. Do you know, then that's when you get the name, you're unstable, fam. Like, you didn't need to go like that. You get me?
I think disrespect's so big. It's like, you know, like, I reckon disrespect is in the eye of the disrespect T in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's all disrespect. Like, if you see it, like, I'm a man, you get me? I make mistakes, you get me? So my thing is, I just come and apologize. It hurts people. I just come and stand straight in your face. You know what I'm trying to say? And people can't handle that kind of. I'm not scared to apologize. You get me? But because at the end of the day, it's all disrespect. If you saw it as disrespect, it's disrespect. You know what I'm gonna say? But if I flick this, and you didn't like it, fam, like that is disrespect. Like I as much as I can say blah blah blah. If you saw it as disrespect, bro, like it's not really for me to question. Get me? Because there's things that you're gonna do and again, it might be the same for me. Something small, as you say, you get me. It might just send me to 110%. You get me? So disrespect is anything. So be careful. You know what I'm saying?
That is true, bro. Because some people don't know that they're disrespecting people. Imagine,
it's all in perspective.
When I was in school, I never forget this one girl. Yeah, she must have referred to me as coloured.
That's disrespectful.
But I've never heard that before.
That's disrespectful.
I'm saying, yo, who you talking to? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying, yo, who you talking to? You get what I'm saying? Fam, I've never heard it before in my life, fam. So I'm saying, yo, who you talking to? She's like, but then when I spoke to her, she said, but this is what we say at home. I never know it was disrespectful. I won't do it again. Because you found it disrespectful and she never did it again. To be fair to her, she never did. She's saying, this is normal. I've been saying this from when I was a... You get me? I've been saying it here. You just ain't heard me. You get me? And she's like, I won't do it again. If that's disrespect, I won't do it again because I'm not racist. That's just what I knew. You get what I'm saying?
So like, what was the question? What's seen as disrespect?
Yeah, what do you...
Is it, I reckon like disrespect's more so big. Isn't it like a better question to be like, what do you see as most disrespectful? Because I think disrespect is everything. It's all in perception. Like, bro,
yeah,
you think that.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I reckon be more so, what's disrespect to you? What's the most disrespectful sort of action to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd say that's like a question. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, everything's disrespectful as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I can go like this, fam, because you bought it, fam. You're thinking, I've been scratching my fingers.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Whereas I'm just like, fam, I saw.
that way.
So like, what's disrespectful to you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
With that one there.
So let me re-say the question. What do you consider as to be disrespect?
It's based on perception.
Anything with them tell me I disrespect.
Anything can be disrespect.
Anything with them tell me I
Man
disrespect.
can go, hello, and say, yo, boy.
Yeah, that's that. Anything with them tell me. So is that end of that one?
Yeah.
You don't want to do like what's the most disrespectful to you? Is that a question coming up?
But there might be something similar.
You know that's mad, yeah, like, man, what's it called? Like, something could happen to you. and you won't find it disrespectful. I'm not saying you, but you won't find it disrespectful, yeah. But you find it disrespectful that's happened to him, then you fuel his flame.
Yeah.
A man get gas, man. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
You know that person, you know my brother, I don't know if you remember my brother. My brother's very like, he don't talk much, you get me? And anywhere you bring him, he's not gonna look around. He's just like, he'll be in the car and someone will see, will come to the window. So I'm looking through my brother to the window, you get me? And my brother won't look to see who's at the window. He's just not like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Well, you know, I'll probably like, oh, you're cool. And let you like talk. My brother's just gonna not gonna. You get me? And like, many a time I've seen people like, who this geezer? Cause my brother was like, come to your house, just like, hello. And he was just like not in his own world, you get me? And I've seen people like, yo, what going for my man, fam? Like, how come my man? And obviously I've stepped to, not to back it, but to, do you know what I'm saying? So my brother's like, fam, what's he doing? You know what I'm saying? What do you want my doing for? You don't see my. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, the disconnect there, so I fully hear what he's saying. Dangerous as well, you get me? You're bringing back, you're ready into a fight over him. The fight's for him, you know, you don't even know, you get me?
Yeah.
Stick.
Yeah, run that next question please, mate.
Okay, question number 2. What do you consider to be more offensive? The disrespect or the principle behind the disrespect?
The principle behind disrespect all day. I feel like a man could disrespect me and like really I could just kind of like let it go. Like it's not that big. But the principle behind the disrespect, nah bro. Because I think about the thought process that you had to do what you did, or you know what I'm saying, like you thought you could do that to me.
So it wasn't random, eh?
Yeah, but like you looked at me and you thought I was a dickhead. And you just tried it, you know what I'm saying? Like just you're coming to me on crud, like so you thought I was a dickhead because you probably wouldn't even have done to my man over there. But you've looked at me and you've judged me from how I look to you, and you thought, yeah, I can get my man. The principle of that, bro, to me, I feel violated, fam. Nah, I'm not having it. So now it's problems.
If it's light, like if it's that situation, you're like a man's like wants that, then I hear that, bro.
You get what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, you have to think. Hold on, what made you even do that though? Like, so that means you must have been thinking, and this is how man sight themselves up, you know, cause you're analysing the situation, you're sitting there like, hold on. Hold on though, wait a minute.
Man, I do this all the time.
You get what I'm saying?
Sitting there whining myself. Yeah. Nah. Yo, let me phone this brother. Yo, talk to your people, you know. What you mean? Forget, I'm phoning him down. Yo, what you on? I'm bloody. Just stay
unstable.
Dangerous, fam.
Bro, dangerous because I know I've did it. You get what I'm saying? Like, a situation happen, and there and then I probably acted a certain way and handed it. And in the moment I get a look or 2 months to myself to think about the whole thing. Nah, blood.
You know, I don't know, I'm probably the opposite, fam.
Nah, I slapped myself. What you say, you're cruddy straight away?
Nah, no, I mean as in, what was the question was more offence by the disrespect.
What do you think disrespected or
the principle?
The principle or disrespect?
Yeah, you said principle.
Yeah, or the disrespect. The principle behind the disrespect or the disrespect.
Sometimes
the principle for me.
Probably sometimes the disrespect, because sometimes people do things based on a principle, but the principle's not, that's not correct. But this here, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, people sometimes, as I say, oh man, I make mistakes, and so I act out on something, but this something, that's what should have got cleared before I acted out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, so the disrespect is man dashing the cup across the room at me. That's the disrespect. I'm probably gonna show you my skills for that. But the reason you dashed the cup was blah 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 blah
yeah,
blah.
Listen.
Yeah, but the reason you dashed the cup was blah 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 blah.
I'm probably gonna have to show you my skills for that one, you know. Yeah, come. Let's go outside. Let's go outside.
Alright then.
But the principle was like, the reason that you did it, that part's for the talking. What do you mean? That part we can talk out, and the reason that you got to throw in the cup, that's the talking bit. You throwing a cup at me, fam, sticky, like that. You need to get a cup dash back at you, innit? at the very least, you know what I'm trying to say? Whereas the principle leading up to it, fam, is usually fickle. It's usually something that can get talked out, like, you know what I'm trying to say? But the disrespect the actual, like, that's more offensive to me. Like, bro, you when it was in your head, and it wasn't. What's it called? What were the two options? It was
disrespect or principle.
when it was at principal stage. For me as a man, that's when I'll probably stand up and start talking. Become best is not, let's not get into disrespect. Do you know what I'm trying to say? When it's at principal stage, that's talking time. As a man, that's what I've learned.
Now,
Talking time now.
if you threw the cup, fam, my thing is, you thought in your head, I can pick up this, dash it at my man. What's he gonna do?
He's probably drinking
That's
it first.
It's not.
That's not
It's
certain.
still what you gonna do.
I
That's
can't-
what it does mean. Like, you
Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
can't, no, but I can't act on what I don't know. I don't know if that's what you. I don't know if you dashed the cup because you sat there and thought. Fam, I might have said yeah, but I don't care about man's mum. Man just had mum. I'm just. I don't know why you dashed the cup, but I know you dashed the cup.
Yeah, but
you see, for me, I try and say like today when we was coming here, yeah, and I'm saying, yo, why is my man parked in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
why does he think it's okay to do that? So in my head, principle is, I wouldn't do that to you. So why do you think that you can get that thought process to pick up this cup, and throw it at me, regardless if it hits me or not?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And
Even if it misses me, what are you doing?
And then say you and that person fight them. Cool, so now you know where the anger's gone. The majority of the anger is in that scrap. You get me? But then imagine that after you and him talk now. Yo, why did you dash that cup, fam? What's your name, bro? You didn't just tell me. You didn't tell me to stop. I didn't say that, fam. I said, oh, you were saying, but the disrespect is still here, fam. You still that's what we fought for. For me, that's the biggest bit. Like the
Should have
disrespect.
spoke first, innit? It says things.
Because when it was
I'm not saying I'm gonna just start doing karate kicks and
Nah, but we have to. Yeah, we.
But I'm saying,
disrespect
but I'm
and-
saying it's a disrespect.
Nah, yeah.
What I
Yeah,
find worse is the principle.
yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I'm gonna act on it.
But you
But-
find that worse.
Yeah, I'm saying, yo,
I hear that much.
That's what drives my fuel more than anything.
yeah, the principle.
Yeah.
If I know that your principle was, you didn't even, you get me, more time you did. But if I know it wasn't that, then I'll be like, bro, it weren't that, bro. Don't throw things at me ever again in your life.
Because man can still handle the situation. You know
For
what I'm
me,
saying?
up to disrespect, it's all water. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, until, it's like my girl. Guess what she said to me at work today? Guess what he said to me at work today? Guess what my manager said to me at work today? What did they say, baby? Swear down. Rub you back in that. What did they do? Oh, nothing. Oh, I mean, rubbing your back for nothing. You don't know like that, but I'm saying, like, it's all like, up until the disrespect, it's all just like, oh, just, you know what I'm trying to say? I just let that kind of, like,
Alright.
what people are thinking and what they're doing, that stuff don't bother me.
Alright,
You know what I'm trying to say? But when you dash the cup, though, when I see the cup like airborne, you get it, fam. You know, fam. You get me.
Listen, everyone.
You know, with the Power Ranger, I'm going to go Black
Yo.
Power Ranger, bro.
Alright, check this here. Quick scenario then, yeah. Actually, let me leave a scenario for later time. What's the question? Yeah, I remember what the question is. My answer to that is the principle. Yeah, that's my answer to that.
Yeah, my answer is the principle.
Yeah, yours is disrespect, innit?
Disrespect, blood.
Alright, cool. Say less, say less.
Question 3. When would you say you become disrespectful towards others?
Me, when I get disrespectful towards others, is do you know what it is? I consider myself to be a reflection, so I'm a mirror to you, innit? So I reflect the energy and the vibes you're giving me. So if you're polite manners and that, I'll give you that all day. Manners and respect every single day. That's what I'm on. But the moment I feel like you've disrespected me and you're moving to me on a certain way, on a certain level, I'm gonna come back the same way. And if I don't come back the same way, I'm gonna say something like, yo, can you talk to me like that? I might as well just actually like, I can you talk to me like that though, blood. And depending on what you now say back to me, is where it's gonna go left
Probably the
or
same.
right or whatever. Cause you can't talk to me a certain way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not feel like you talk to me a certain way, but if I'm hearing what you're saying, and it's the way you're saying the words you're saying to me, and I'm hearing the delivery, and I feel disrespected by your delivery about what you said, not what you're saying, it's what you said. So I'm saying, bro, if you can talk to me better than that. Same time, you know what I'm saying? I can give another scenario to that as well. I won't. I'll do leave it till later, bro. It's raw. What was the question again?
When would you say you become disrespectful towards others?
Yeah, when they come at how they come and talk to me, that's what it is. I don't give disrespect straight away. I'm not that guy. I don't come disrespectful. I got bare manners, and I'll show you love, manners, and respect every single time, all day, until you show me different kind of levels and shade. Cause I ain't out here for no warring thing and no bad energy and bad vibes, and you know what I mean. So it's based on how you talk to me and you come across to me.
Same, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm trying to feel when I do become. You know what it is? Because if I was to meet someone for the first time, like when I first met you, I'm very calm. Like I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like I'm that way.
Quiet, bro.
I'm that way. You get me? So I don't know, bro.
What's it like?
I think I'm more. Yeah, like that. I just wait until I'm disappointed. You see what it is? When I'm disrespected, there's no going back. There's no. I give you. You get one more chance, like you said. Yo, who you talking to?
There's a vital question.
If the answer isn't nothing like what I want to hear, which more time it isn't, there's no going back.
It's like a rhetorical question.
It's a rhetorical question. It is a rhetorical question. Because I'm not going to get this school.
I'm the kind of person to be like, you blood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who you talking to? But I don't talk to you. Like,
sticky, bro, straight away. It's a problem.
You know how many workplaces I've been at, bro, and the manager have been talking to me a certain way. I'm like, yo, I've just been so nice to everybody, and I do all what I've been asked to do. Some back-breaking work. I don't even ask for nothing. I just ask for. Leave me alone. I step into the office. Anton, I don't know why you think it's okay to do. Who are you talking to? I'm your man. Listen to what I've got to say to you. You spend 8 hours here, yeah, and you spend the rest of the day outside of here. Come bop me. You can't talk to me like that. Yes, I can.
Come bop me, you know?
Yes, I can. That's dead. You don't talk to me like that if I'm not gonna talk to you like that. But this is what I'm saying. For me, it just goes left, fam.
Bro, listen.
Goes left, fam. Straight away, as soon as I start getting disrespectful, there's no going back from it.
Fam, I remember I was working in JD, fam. The manager there, bro, just cheeky, yeah, cheeky. I don't know who she thought she's talking to, and I've heard
the king of trainers, yeah.
You know the ones when you've heard a manager and speak to other people like that, and you're thinking, raw, if she ever spoke to me like that, it would have been different. And you think, I hope you don't speak to me like that because I'm different. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, yeah, he's Swiss, you know.
Bro, I remember I was on the shop floor. Yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing, and she said something to me. You get me? And I said, oh, what did you say? Oh, you're deaf. You need cleaning ears.
Nah, you got violated. Bro, he got done.
Hey, send me the drink.
He got done.
Hey, what's her name? Can you see for that bitch right there?
Fam.
I'm gonna just,
Man,
send me that.
Give me the juice so I can continue.
Yeah, because
he got done.
See, now that's cheap.
Are you deaf?
That's cheap.
That was like a double barrel. Are you deaf? You need to clean your ears.
Nah, you got done.
I said, yo, on the shop floor, you get me, like, and there's customers in the shop. Who you talking to?
Yeah, you have to go
yeah, you know you have to go have to. Who you talking to? She's like, oh, I said, nah, don't talk to me like that. You think talk to me like that? I said, yes. Oh, I mean, I don't care who you are. Don't chat to me like that.
I'll tell you you're not.
So I'm saying, she's like, oh,
you're not my mum. You're not my auntie.
You know what I'm saying? So she's like, oh, when it's such and such, another member, like another manager, like, oh, I said, you see what it is? See when she talks to me, she got manners. So you see with me, I'm a reflection of you. You chat to me like that. When she's gone into the office now, she said something.
Are you there?
She said something, and I said, yo. I said, what you say? So I said, what you say? And I'm about to go out to the office. I go back to go out of the staff room to go into the office. The person sitting by the door, I shut the door on me and said, Jay, sit down. Nah, bro, who you talking to? Forget all of that. I don't care. If you care, you're trying to. But I'm on madness, fam. Because you talking to, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, fam. You ain't my Marjorie's, fam. You ain't Mumsy.
Come on, cuz.
You know what I'm saying?
You see the principle behind that?
You know what I'm saying?
You thought it was okay to
talking to you like that, bro.
Like, I'm your son.
Yeah.
So that's what's pissing me off. Not the fact that you said, are you there? But you thought it's okay. I want to hear you talk to the owners of JD like that. If you're gonna go on, speak to them like that. If you're gonna talk to them like that, then maybe we can come to some kind of understanding, and we need to understand that you are an idiot. You get what I'm saying? But, nah, bro.
But that's what I mean. I don't understand that. Like, I know that people out there, like I know, like, he thinks that he's, or she thinks that she's. I'm okay with that. Like I'm gonna let you think until like I'm gonna let you. Like I don't mind you thinking whatever it is you want to think. Like, I really don't have time or energy to like until you say something like that. Until you show it. Until you bring. Because you can think what you want to think, you know, you probably do. Because I think what I think.
Yeah, I like, yeah.
But until you actually come out and say, yo, but who are you talking to in front of people? Skill set.
You see, that's the massive skill set again. You see, that's what I'm saying, fam. You see, like, because I was speaking to my girl about this the other day, fam. I'm saying, yo, it's not the fact of, like, I work with a geezer, and deep down, I know my man's racist. I know that. But I'm saying to her, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say
to stop him being racist.
To stop. If that's how he is, that's how he is. But until he actually says or does anything, there's nothing I can do. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can say, oh, Anton, you always run your mouth and cussing this way, cuss out the racist. I'm saying, but he hasn't actually done anything for me to do that. Well, obviously, I'm waiting for it, but he hasn't actually done anything for me to do that. So I can't really just fly off the handle. That makes no sense.
Oh, I'm fully with you. And that's another thing as well. Like, what was the question? Because it relates back to the question.
When do you feel like you become disrespectful to others?
I was gonna say, I don't ever feel like I become disrespectful, but there's definitely a time where I've ticked, and again, there's no going back. You get me? And that's usually problem, fam. And it's usually like, what did you just say? You just said. From the racist geezer.
Oh yeah, the racist geezer, but he hasn't done anything racist, but I know how he moves with me, the things that he does, and certain things he's said to others that I've heard, because I'm just like a fly on the wall in my
That's what I'm going to say. You see, because of the way I think, bro, it takes me a long time. I'll go off your disrespect, so when you go to 100, I'll bring it to 100 then, and I'll just stay here. Like, and then when I bring it to 100, people usually calm down, but I'll just stay at 100, and you probably hear me shouting,
that's what it is.
Because you brought me to 100.
Yeah.
Because for me, none of this wasn't disrespect. Like, all this shouting, arguing, that's all like, that's just, people do that, bro. Like, I worked in sales, innit? Like the whole sales thing is, oh yeah, we rang the bell, yeah, fucking. Like, that's how sales is. Football teams, fam. Bro, what just happened? When I used to play football, bro, in the change room, it would get, if you in the change room, it is about to get sticky. But it's not personal.
Nah, it's not. It's business.
And I understand that about things. So when it comes to like, it's not all the way up to here, it's not just, like, man could be shouting and ready to take, it's not disrespect, fam, it's just talk. It's all just talk, fam. But then, like, someone's gonna do something. So now I was like, because all this was all shouting, I do that all day. Blah, blah, blah. But
sorry to cut you off. We did like that with what you're saying, because I've been in many moments and it's like that, and I don't take the disrespect and principle behind them ones there. I just leave you to do what you're doing, because I know you're acting like that. You get what I'm saying? But it's just when it gets to that, like you said.
And when it gets to that, once it
that's
gets to that,
when it's different.
I feel like it will be like, and even then I don't feel like I get disrespectful. I feel like I'll start pointing out points.
Yeah, you do. You wouldn't get disrespectful.
I'm not. Oh, you dickhead, your mom, you suck. You start.
Nah. You just say, yo, we're gonna obviously show our skill sets, as you say, or you're just gonna be like, blood, you can't do this to me. You're mad. Or skill set time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's still.
Seriously.
Yeah,
but it's never disrespect. I'm so far past suck your mum and suck your dad. I'm so far past it, bro. Suck
one time
say that you feel bad in it, like, man, I went to another level there.
But man, you still go for the family. Listen, you see your
uncle, mom's friends. The family job.
Suck your friend.
Suck your friends. Nieces, uncles. I used to go for them.
You know about the thingy job?
Yo, one time.
The driving job.
Disrespected, man.
The driving job.
Imagine.
You know the driving job, man.
Yeah, man.
Blood!
Yeah, man. Fam, imagine, Fam, I've been grafting all day doing this driving thing.
Fam.
It's like,
I got the flipping recording somewhere on my phone, you know.
Yeah, the trade plate driving. So basically, you pick up cars, you drop them to places. But how we used to pattern it, because they want you to jump on public transport to get to a place. What we used to do is drive each other around it. Why are we jumping on public transport?
You get me? Oh, the whole gang is on the job, fam. All of the man.
All you have is like 3 drops a day max. And obviously it's a long journey, so we just all help each other. There's about 7 of us, but brethren in a group saying, yeah, obviously what jobs you got today? Let's help each other. You get me?
Yeah, that's sick.
Bless this geezer ain't got. Did your jobs get cancelled, or they took them off? Yeah.
Nah, I had one job, but I had one job.
Oh, just to take home.
Nah, it wasn't even a take home one. No, the next job was a take home one. Yeah, the next job was a take home one. But obviously, I had the car. That's it. I had the car. Remember, that's what it was.
He had about 3 Range Rovers.
No, that's what it was, fam.
He had about no. He had about 3. Yeah, how many? He had 3 Range Rovers. He had 3 Range Rovers.
And a Mercedes, 2 Mercedes,
a Land Rover Discovery, and 2 Mercedes. I'm saying, blood.
And I had a DS3.
Yeah, man. Fam, I'm saying, nah. Remember, I had the Scirocco and the A3. Fam, man, they're just dropping each other, helping each other, whatever, you get me, fam. I'm just going to tell you my point of view.
Got you.
Yeah. So, this geezer's helping us, so we've got our next brethren with us. We're helping him. You get what I'm saying?
Before you carry on, remember, I got asked to do extras. Man said they're going to pay me more. Said, yo, leave that one. Go get this one. And they'll pay me double or whatever. Because remember I was patting him on, because remember I had my man inside. I was patting him on the extras. Yeah,
so he's getting extra. You can get some extra jobs. You get paid for them. Because it's not on your thing yet. So boom, he's saying so he's patting in his extra jobs. So he's rolling with man. Because obviously we can drop you to your job. We can get around. We can drop man to jobs or whatever. We've got 3 men in the car. You get what I'm saying, fam? Blood. All I know is did the crash happen before? Or
what?
The
crash?
The crash happened.
You see the way we tell stories, bro? It's mad, you know.
Man just drops it in there, you know.
The crash happened.
After we were
After the whole angle, because remember, man already hot-headed now.
Yeah, so
man already pissed now.
You know, it's summertime, it's about 3 o'clock. Man, I'd rather be grafting all day, you know.
Yeah.
But man, are cool all together, you get me? So boom, Jeremiah gets a phone call. Jay gets a phone call now saying, what did he say? He said, what you been doing today? What you been doing today, Jay? I'm saying, yo, I'm right. I'm thinking, The geezer's like, it's 4 o'clock. You ain't done nothing. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. And you ain't done nothing. I'm saying, yo. Obviously, it's going through the car, so I'm saying, no, you ain't 4 o'clock. You ain't done nothing. So, but my man's saying,
that's feisty.
He's saying, you ain't even done your jobs for the day. But obviously, Jay's saying now, I was doing the extra jobs what I've been sent. My job for the day, it takes me 5 minutes. It's local. I can just do it. It's not a problem. I can do this at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? So boom, I'll do it at the end of the day. I'm doing the extra jobs to help the company. He's like, no, it's 4 o'clock. And you ain't doing nothing? These two are going back and forth for time, bro. Fam, my man's being proper. I can't remember exactly what he's saying, but he's being proper disrespectful, fam. Being proper disrespectful. If you hear the recording, he's being proper disrespectful, and obviously you're just giving it back, fam. I'm just like, I'm hot now. I'm in a t-shirt.
Target was in the back of it.
Yeah. Target's in the back now. Our bedroom Target is in the back, yeah. And he's
on loudspeaker.
He's on stage. He's like, nah. But he's raw giggling, you know. That's why he's looking at me laughing at me. I'm saying, nah. Mine was caught, bro. He's raw kind of getting on to it. Fam.
Trying to give him cheek, fam. So I'm actually saying to me, bro. I'm saying, bro, what you on about? He's like, it's 4 o'clock. And you haven't done nothing. So you're like, but you know what? Forget it, it's alright. Because I'm taking your jobs off, yeah? What are you talking about, bro? You're taking the jobs off me, fam. What you on about? I said, bro, listen.
He's been
I'm on my way to... I said,
jobs worth, yeah.
I'm saying, I'm on my way. What are you talking about? You're taking the jobs off? But you're not taking no jobs off me. What are you talking about? I said, but you know what? You're pissing me off now, you know. As you see right now. It's getting personal between me and you. I said, you see, the way you're talking now, it's getting personal between me and you.
That's right. That's cheeky, what I said.
Fam.
Check this. My man's hung up there.
Piss me off, fam.
No, I'm driving. Because I had the mini.
Yeah.
So I'm driving a mini, fam. You get me? 3 big man in a mini, blood. Fam. Lorry crashed into the back of man.
After the whole conversation?
Fam, after the whole conversation, he's and he was like, yo, I recorded that. I'm saying, yeah, man, it's here to record it. Boom. I'm saying, yo, I don't need this on my what's going on, man? I'm saying, nah.
Where's your fault, though?
But still, fam. I don't want the headache. I don't want the aggro, man.
You know what was mad though?
Fam, you know how mad man was? The lorries crashed into, man. Got out on the main road, fam. I'm saying, blood, what you doing, fam? You crashed into the back of the car. I looked at the back of the car. A little scuff. I said, damn. Obviously, it's customers' cars, fam. It's a little scuff. I'm saying, what, dude? It wasn't even that. Nothing was on there. I said, you know what? Man don't even have time for this. Cool, fam. My man looked like, he's trying to say, we never crashed. I'm saying, so what you doing at your cabin? What you doing at your car? If we never crashed, what you doing at your car? Why you out there?
Man,
I said, yo, don't try that. Man just don't have the time right now, fam. You get me? And we just left him, fam.
And then want to go for the insurance. Go for the insurance.
Low-key, blood. Listen, I'm telling you, if we had the time, I'm telling you now.
Low-key.
Okay, how dodgy this sounds on the thing, fam. The biggest claim ever,
bro. Listen, 3 man deep, yeah? In the mini, mine was in the back. The geezer wasn't in no local car, you know, but it was in a lorry, blood. It's a big thing, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He only tried to say he never hit us. He only tried to say he never hit us. That's what it was. He said he never hit us, but he jumped out the lorry. So man saying, so what you jumped out for then?
You would have had to accept life. You would have got paid, bro.
Yeah, I know.
But fam, the energy, man was just mad. I was just mad. I was saying, nah, man was talking to me like that.
Do you know why? Do you know why that would have been the biggest case ever?
What?
Nah, but you see, because you're all together. You see, like, bro, I know. Yeah, you see when you go to have your meeting. Make sure you're limping.
Blood, man, no.
Like you see when it's a gang of them, fam. Like bro, you remind each other how to.
It would have been peak for my man.
Biggest case, bro.
It's only because man was pissed.
And man didn't have the time.
Didn't have the time, bro.
Didn't have the time.
You get what I'm saying? The wickedest thing, because them times I had my phone recording conversations on certain people's and work. You get me? So as soon as the conversation's done, man, like blood, nah. He's just talking to that, so remember, we're still pissed and going about the thing, and I'm just fuming, bro. So then, man's like, oh, you're playing back the team. So I'm playing it back, man, I'm bending, you know what I'm saying, man? Man, I'm just bending, but at the same time when I'm bending, man, I'm still pissed, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So I said, but I went down to the office for my man, you know.
Oh yeah, we went up that office.
I went to the office for my man.
We landed at the office.
Sometimes you gotta show your face.
You have to, bro.
Phone call people, man.
You see what it is? See the phone conversation on the because the conversation on the phone, man. Man, I'm giving it 10.
I forgot about that.
Don't give it 10 on the phone. Then when I see you not giving it 10, bro.
1.5.
Give it 10 on the phone and give it 10 in my face. Don't calm down. You get what I'm saying? So I went to the office for my man still.
I was cussing about the ID.
Yeah. And I was talking about blood. I lied. How was man shaking?
Yeah, blood. He was not talking. You phone crump. You ain't do nothing. It wasn't none of that.
Yeah, cause when you sit down and you sit and tie doing faxes, bro, you're not prepared, bro. You are caught slipping.
Man, you lean on the table. You know when you see man's arms are shaking. this man's shaking. You get what I'm saying? I'm just looking at him. You know words don't mean that no more. You just look. Just give man the vibes.
Timid guy. That's the energy, show it, innit?
The bottle shaking.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Just unbutton the first top of the shirt, show the chest hair.
Just give man the looks like.
Yeah, you have to, man. You have to, man.
Yeah, bro. I've also got to record in my phone, but
you don't need to be like that.
Yeah, especially
even if you ask it first time because you want to know what's going on, and he explains to him.
Do you get what I'm saying? But man, come on, when
you explain, he's like
power hungry.
When he's like, no. Yeah, 4 o'clock. He ain't done nothing. I'm saying, nah, blood. He don't want to hear.
I'm saying nothing. You'll say.
Hey, what's his name, bro? Because he just sounds like an idiot.
It's not Habis, is it?
Nah, it was something else.
That's your origin, innit?
Nah, yeah. That was It was next.
Sounds like Ian B or one of them, man.
We give it a T or something like that, man. I can't remember his name, but all I know is that
Billy Mitchell.
He's asking what he's asking, and I've explained the situation. I've explained the situation nice, you know.
Oh, what was
calm.
his name, fam?
Yeah.
He gets a kick out of that fact.
He gets a kick out of that fact.
No.
People like that, fam. Nah, bro.
And you haven't done nothing.
Fam, the lorry crashed into man, fam.
And you haven't done nothing.
Do you know what? It was a hot day, fam. So much is going on, and a lorry's crashed into man. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know, fam.
It's 4 o'clock.
You haven't done nothing.
You ain't done nothing.
You ain't done nothing.
That's the new slogan, you know.
It's 4 o'clock. And you haven't done nothing.
Oh, bro. I swear that was so funny, man.
You know when Target sees this is going to be bending in it.
Yeah.
Every man that heard the voice not going to bend when they hear to see this one here, bro. But I'm saying.
Them voice notes you have to keep on an SD card.
Yeah, but there's somewhere in one of my phones, bro. Fam, piss, man.
Disrespect at workplaces, but I've been through it, but I just fob it off until it gets to a point where it's like, it's a direct now. Now you think it's okay to directly do it to me. It's not okay. You can do it by giving me messed up jobs or do whatever you want me to do, but don't directly come to me and it's smoke.
Alright. Okay. Question 4. Do you perceive any sort of disrespect as violation?
Nah, there's not.
Nah, violation is a big thing.
Violation, there's a difference in it. There's a difference too. Like, my woman that said what she said to me, that was a violation.
Yeah.
You deaf?
There's multiple things.
Yeah, that was a violation.
Why you should have done that, innit?
Yeah. My man, what was his name? I don't remember his name. What he had, how he was on, that was disrespectful.
Yeah.
What was his name, man? Because you were saying his name. You were saying his name in the car, fam.
Yeah.
But he was next to me, foaming at the mouth, blood. You were saying his name. Yo, I've been working 3 extra jobs. You know nothing. I can hear a man sniggering in the back, yeah. And I'm looking at him like, yo, this is not a time to be sniggering. While he's on the phone like this, you get me? I don't know what to say.
His name's there, you know, and I can't
It
remember.
was Havis.
Nah, it was something else.
Havis was in this, and Havis was your virgin.
Billy Mitchell.
Which
What
one was Havis? Was Havis your virgin?
But I don't remember, no. Do you know, I don't know, fam.
Havis was, one of them was called Havis.
I don't remember saying Havis.
So,
I don't
either
remember
your
saying Havis
virgin-
constantly
So-
on the phone, though.
Oh, either your virgin was Havis or mine was Havis.
I don't remember saying Havis on the phone, blood, I'll be honest. Do you know what, yeah?
But there's levels, fam. Violation, fam. Violation. It was disrespecting asking, but then when he asked again, violation, yeah, the way he asked, fam. If you know, you can detect violation in man's tones, fam.
Yeah.
I could tell you to come outside, and it could be disrespectful, and I can tell you to come outside, it's a violation. There's ways, fam.
Yeah, there's ways.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you can say anything to someone, and it could be normal, disrespect, or violation, fam. You know, fam. Man, know there's something like you can't hide from it. Like, man could say, "Oh, I didn't mean like." You know you meant it like that.
Violation's like almost
I know
directed
you
at
know
you.
you meant it like
A
that. You know what I'm
violation's
saying?
like directed at like a person like you.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
someone
yeah,
like
yeah.
outside wouldn't know. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you and I know
Yeah.
in this moment you have violated.
Or
You think this
or
is
if you don't know me, and you've overstepped the mark and done something as though you do, that's also a
Yeah, that's
violation.
a violation.
It's also a
That's
viol.
Yeah, that you can card
What's
someone
it?
for that, but.
Alright, you're aware, yeah. I'm making you aware you won't be told